So now it's like, okay, I got to go compete again and show Teffer what I can do because I want that starting job. Jake Herner had a great season last year, but he's a great quarterback too. You know what I'm saying? So now it's
a matter of,
hey, Jake, you did that, but now you got to show me again that this is your job.
Yep.
All right, we're back. Welcome back to another episode of Guys Being Dudes. My name is RJ Bernal, and right here to my left is your other co-host, Mr. Luke Sula.
Yes, sir.
But today, guys, we're bringing you guys another episode that you guys can find on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and of course, if you're a visual learner like myself, then YouTube. But first, Luke, how's your day going, man?
Dude, like I was saying earlier, man, I'm pretty pumped, man. Episode 30, I really can't complain. I mean, dude, we're at Fresno State. I don't know if you guys realize that.
Right?
So
crazy.
This is pretty freaking sick. But first off, right before we get into it, we got a couple announcements. We got to get it right off the bat. First, we got to give a special thanks to Fresno State Athletics, Bulldog Sports Property, and the Bulldog Foundation for welcoming us to the Fresno Lexus End Zone Club. As you guys see us here, we got the nice field in the background. But hey, today's special episode, and it's with special guest, special dude that a lot of you guys may recognize. He was 2018 Mountain West Player of the Year, first team All-Conference, and a tackling machine. Mr. Jeff Allison, how you doing, my man?
Good, man. Appreciate y'all having me on here.
Yes, sir, bro. We appreciate you, finding the time, man. Things like this, I couldn't even imagine we would be doing this 7 months ago. You know what I mean?
Heck no, nothing not like this.
I know, man.
Seriously.
And it goes way back for you. I mean, you're from the other side of the country, and like, who would have thought, 10 years prior you'd be here,
Yeah.
But we're gonna get deep into that stuff, man. But no, for real. Like, how does this feel to you? Because I woke up this morning and I was just like, yo, like, is this about to be real? Like, because I shot Thomas, shout out to T-Laz, man. T-Laz hooked us up. I was thinking, I'm like, dude, like, is this for real? Like, are we about to go shoot this shit? And now,
yeah, to be honest, I was up gaming with the boys. I was playing some 2K until about like 1:30, finishing up some notes about after, and then I was gonna go, hit the sack. I couldn't, dude. I was up all night, man. I stayed up all night. I was pumped because I was like, fuck, dude. Episode 30. So here we are. But hey, you just got back. You went on a little vacation, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Shit, living like a pea.
Yeah, you were living. I saw the Instagram story.
Went to Mexico with some special people to me, man. Some of my brothers, girlfriend,
There you go.
Some friends, man. Just had some fun out there. That's it.
How was it? You had a good time?
Yeah, man. Great time. Awesome. When you get out the country and go see other things besides the States, you appreciate what you got here, but you also, get to learn somebody else's culture and, appreciate the things they got out there too, because, life's short. So you got to live it to the fullest right now.
Did you do anything crazy out there? Zip line, anything?
No, I ain't doing no zip lining, brother. I'm scared of heights. I ain't doing that. I can say the most exciting thing from the trip was we rode ATVs for like an hour.
Oh, that's nice.
Man, I love four-wheelers, man. So,
dude, that's so fun.
That was the best thing, yeah.
Rip it up.
The last time I went to Mexico, probably like 5 months ago, but we went ATVing, and my brother lost his phone in the sand pit. And check this out. This is actually a crazy ass story. So he lost his phone. It's over there like on the beach. You ride like on the beach near the beaches, like the sand and all that, or where'd you ride?
No, we didn't ride through the beach. We had, we took the road first, and then we went off sides, like down this dirt trail. We really seen all the land. We didn't really see the water.
That's sick. No, there was like a little glimpse of our trip where we got to ride along the beach, and he dropped his phone in the sand, and then he didn't realize it till after. And dude, in Mexico, bro, like if you're from the States, like they know that you're from the States, and they'll fuck with you if they get a chance, bro, and they'll try to take your money. Dude, they told, like, we had his location and literally in the fucking sand.
The Find My iPhone thing?
The Find My iPhone, dude, and they didn't even want to take us. They were asking for $100 to go get it, and then finally he went by himself to go find it, and dude, we looked at the location, it was gone. So they took it.
Wait, where was it though?
Because it was in the sand.
No, but I'm saying, didn't it like
we
that you guys
to the
got
hotel?
Back?
Oh my gosh, that's so right. We went back to the hotel, right? And we're tracking it. Dude, the thing's coming down the highway. Bro, it's coming down the highway, like, towards us, bro. And it was, like, 2 miles away from us. And then it finally got stopped at, like, this house. And, oh, my gosh. I mean, when we're going to go, there's a school bus in the backyard of the house. Like, and I, like, literally zoomed in on Google Earth and shit. And I was like, bro, we're not going there to get your phone, dude.
Yeah, you got to leave it at that point.
Yeah, no,
dude, that's bro, yeah. But, hey, man, we're here, dude, where it all started. And I would say lots happened since you've not been here, right?
Yeah.
I would say. And you were just saying you ran into Tedford.
Yeah.
You talked to him a little bit.
Ran to him, just catching up on him. Man, it's been a while since I've seen Coach Tedford. Last time I seen and talked to him, I believe it was 2019, right after the draft.
Yeah.
That's the last time I talked to him. So it was good to see him, just catch up on life, just checking on me as a person, checking on him as a person, making himself okay,
Which is important too.
Yeah.
Checking in on those people that matter. I mean, I kind of want to get into the Tedford situation, considering, right, when you came here, you had a different coach, right? Your first year.
Yeah, it was Tim DeRuiter.
Yep, DeRuiter. And you guys it was 1-11, tough year. Yeah, tough year. But then you guys came with Tedford, right, the following year. And you guys showed out, right? And you guys put something together, and the following years still.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to talk about not really knowing someone like Tedford, but coming into it. Who was he? Like, how did he come with his character and charisma and all that stuff like that?
Tedford came in he didn't come in, and how most coaches, we get that coaches to change. They come in and be like, oh, we're going to do this and this, we're going to do that. He was, no, let me get to know you. Let me get to know all the players. Let me get to know my staff first. And then we go say what we gonna be doing. Most coaches, they go somewhere, oh yeah, we're gonna be fanatical, we're gonna be fast, we're gonna be physical. How you want to do that if you don't know the players that you got? You know what I'm saying? So he came in
first.
and he built that chemistry off rip. You know what I'm saying? So like fall camp come, it's nothing but football. We had an activity 2017, like we had different activities, we had different teams. We had I believe 7 to 8 teams. We was having dance battles, egg tosses, talent shows.
Tedford awesome, made you guys do this?
Yeah. We did it. And it wasn't because when you just focus on straight football, that's all is them as football players. You know them on the field. He wants to know us outside of the field. He want to see how we go bond together, get along together. And that's what helped us because 1-11 year, we had our type of groups, We'll hang out with this group, hang out with this group, hang out with this group. We wasn't combined. In 2017 now, we all was together because we had to depend on each other to win this competition. You know what I'm saying? Basketball, free throws and stuff like that, you go cheer on your guy. If you can't shoot, I got to make sure you get it in. You know what I'm saying? So he just came in, man, just trying to build that chemistry and it worked quick.
That's good.
It worked quick.
No, I mean, it obviously showed. I mean, right?
Yeah, you guys fed off that real quick, man. I mean, that defense that year was unbelievable, man.
It really was.
Yeah.
Powerhouse defense for sure.
Well, I want to ask you a question. Do you like the snow?
I love to look at snow, not to be in it.
That's my question was, man. So what were you thinking though on the plane, man? You're boarding, going to Boise, Idaho. You knew that it was snowing. Like you were like, shit, like what am I about to get into?
Well, actually, when we went out there, it wasn't snowing. It was when we went out there, it was like we might have a chance of snow. So we just got our mind together on that. But once you on that field and you locked in on the game like that, we want our revenge because we lost 2017.
Yeah, no, 100%.
You don't care about that weather. You know what I'm saying? So once that rain started coming down, it was like, okay, that's cool. We didn't play in the rain before. Let's keep going. That snow came down, and the defense that we had, we love when teams run the ball because they couldn't. So now Boise, you're not going to throw the ball because it's snowing. Yeah. We the only team now that's, you know what I'm saying? We go throw the ball because we practice with type of stuff like that, like wet ball mechanics and stuff. So it was like, okay, they finna run the ball. That's what we like to do. We like to stop that. This finna make it easy for us.
Yeah, I know. You know what I'm saying? But like, I mean, it don't snow here in Fresno, so you can't even practice for anything like that. And like the game and what you guys showed out there was crazy, bro. You guys held them to one score, bro. One touchdown to the fourth quarter, dude.
I mean, it was
13-7, dude, going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, 13-7 in the fourth quarter.
You guys had them just stunned, dude. They had no answer to you guys.
I think every time we played them, we played our best defense. Like 2017, we played here. I believe we won by a touchdown. They only had 13. That championship game, they beat us 21-13 or something like that. We always keep them to their lowest points. Like that was our test right there. You know what I'm saying? Every other game was a good one, but that was our test. That was our finals.
I gotta imagine emotions are running high as hell. You see Ronnie Rivers run through that touchdown for the pretty much to seal the game right there, right? I mean, what's those emotions like? Because as a viewer, we're going, holy,
dude! I was watching on the TV, bro, and I was going nuts.
And I can imagine for you guys. I mean, that's your brother right there. That's your dog.
Man,
right
honestly, I didn't even see him run in. I was praying. I was sitting on the sideline praying. Like a couple of us got together, was praying. But once I heard that yell, I hopped out of prayer so
said,
fast.
Yeah.
Man, rushed the field. And honestly, the first thing I did was I ran to James and George. George Hamilton, James Bailey, the other linebackers, ran to them and gave them a big hug because, you know what I'm saying?
Those
Them my guys. You know what I'm saying? Those are guys next to me. We've been through the most together. So it was just a thankful experience, bro. Like, man, I can't even put the experience into words.
No, I think that's
100%.
sick.
I got a question for you. I've always wondered this because, I've never played football myself, but that blue field and they're wearing those blue jerseys. Is that really that tough to see?
No.
No? You can see them? No? That's a myth?
It might be tough for like some people, but it wasn't tough for us because at the end of the day, that blue is moving on them.
Yeah.
That field's not moving. We're not looking at the field. We're looking for the ball. So even as a football player, if you don't watch the person, you're looking for the ball.
Yeah.
You're going to see that brown pigskin running around somewhere. So you know that's what you need to go get. I don't think it was tough at all.
Man, dude, I loved watching you guys play, man, that year. 2018 was probably the last, like, favorite year to watch for me.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%. You guys went for a run, bro. You guys absolutely tore it up that year.
Yeah, there was definitely some good moments there. The Vegas Bowl for sure.
Vegas Bowl was cool.
I think let's take it back a little bit though. Just because I want to hear the difference considering, right? You're from Miami.
Yeah.
Right? How did you end up at Fresno State, man?
So originally from Miami, I went to high school in Atlanta, Georgia though.
Okay.
2016, the defensive coordinator here at Fresno State was Lorenzo Ward, who came from South Carolina.
Yeah.
They was originally supposed to be my first offer in college. So Lorenzo Ward was recruiting me since 9th grade because I started varsity as a 9th grader.
Oh, okay.
And once he got here, he gave me a phone call when I was actually committed to Western Kentucky. He gave me a phone call. Was like, look, I want you to come out here, see Fresno State. Tell me if you like it. We're giving you an offer. And just decide if you want to come. Came out here, had a good time.
What did you think before now? What'd you think of Fresno? Like when you're here in Fresno, because obviously you don't know Fresno, California.
And you had to have looked it up. But
no, I didn't even look it up. I actually didn't know who Fresno State was until he was like, oh yeah, we're on a video game. My little brother was like, oh, it's the Bulldog team. You think it's UGA on NCAA. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, cool. I never looked it up. Got here, I thought it was supposed to be like LA or something like that because they told me California.
Yeah.
And they was like, oh yeah, bro, you like 2 hours away from the beach, east direction. Just I'm like, okay, cool.
Pretty cool. Right.
Man, hopped off that plane, got in a rental, driving over here, see nothing but farms and fields. I'm like, where am I at? Like, we must be in the wrong place. We must have got a couple of hours to drive or something like that. Got up to the road. I was like, okay, cool. But by me being from the city, I kind of appreciated this because it wasn't too much for me to do to get in trouble.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it kind of tricked me a little bit, but played out good.
Played out for the right reason.
Yeah.
So did you always, you're a pretty solid dude. Were you in 9th grade getting recruited already? Did you always have those natural attributes and all that?
Believe it or not, I wasn't really big in 9th grade. I didn't hit a spurt until like 10th grade, 10th going to 11th grade.
Powerful guy.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say quick. I was just powerful. My strongest attribute on the field is finding the ball. That's all I was doing in 9th grade. You know what I'm saying? 9th, 10th grade, all through high school. That's all I was trying to do.
And even through college.
Yeah.
Now, talking from somebody who doesn't, I did play football, but I was an offensive guy, and it was a very short amount of time. And so for me, like, finding the ball, what were those key things? Like, what made it easy to find the ball? Just want to hear
the basics. The ball is right there in front of the center. So he got to give it to the quarterback. So at that point, just watch where the quarterback get a ball at. Yeah. And usually as a linebacker, we run first anyways. We can react to pass later.
Yep.
So if he don't get a ball to nobody else, just get back. You know what I'm saying? So it's really basic to me. I try to make it real basic.
That's important. Yeah.
What was the biggest difference in football, man, going from East Coast to the West Coast? Was there any difference at all?
I would say probably speed and the mentality. You know what I'm saying? Growing up down there, football is everything. Like, it's everything here, but it's everything down there. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't really play basketball down there. We don't really play baseball. Nothing. It's football. People out there are gambling on a rec ball team. You know what I'm saying? Like $1,000 on rec ball type stuff. Yeah, like it's big down there. And the mentality is different. Like down there, everybody is more accountable with each other, I can say, because it could be times where you might mess up the assignment at the end of the game and them players will come up to you and like be ready to fight you. Like for messing up, you know what I'm saying? Like you're ready for messing up your job or causing the team to lose. Like it's serious because that's all we got. Right. Down here, it's serious. It's serious, but I don't think they have that mentality of, okay, let me go and punish him for not doing what he's supposed to because I expect him to punish me when I'm supposed to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So are we soft? Is it like West Coast
No.
more softer?
No. I would not say soft. No. It's just, like I said, it's just that
Just a
mentality.
purpose,
It's you guys, let me try to rephrase it. You guys are more family orientated when it comes to football. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's going to pick each other up when something happens. Yeah. Down there, no. It's like you have to do your job. You got to do this. Up here, you mess up. It's like, don't worry, bro. We'll get in next week. Go get this. The next day, we'll do it tomorrow, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's family oriented. I would never, ever say the West Coast soft because for sure not, man. Some headhunters up here for sure.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I said there's kind of, in a sense, there's two different things they're fighting for, playing for, in a sense. Like, it's that team that, you know, together, let's all go fucking win a championship. For them, it's not saying I'm gonna win a championship, but they're just like, I'm fucking shit. I'm gonna go do this.
Yeah,
shit, right?
like
that hard nose for sure.
Yeah, I was curious on that because like even like the different types of people, like what you said earlier, you mentioned about like Mexico, like the different cultures and all that. But to correlate that here, like the East Coast and West Coast, I was wondering if they're softer here because like no, for real, like when we go out of the state, we've talked about it, like people are just different out of state. Like I like to figure out like the way people act in like certain states because like you were saying, it's different the way over there compared to the way over here. I feel like personally California people, not saying here and the people I know, but just in typical like California people are more rude. They're more, you know, they're more for themselves and more selfish. So that's why I was wondering, you know, the different types because I could see that transcending onto the field, man. You know, like a selfish ego here. I honestly was expecting more of selfish ego.
When I got to California, I thought California people was more friendly.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Because when I got here, I had all different type of people approach me. Hey, how you doing? This and this. Where I'm from in Miami, it's called Brown Sub in Dade County, Liberty City. It's disrespect to stare at a person. You know, when you walking down the street and you see somebody and you're like, oh, how you doing? Like people look at it like, what are you looking at? Like, you good? Like, what's up with you?
Right. Yeah.
That's disrespect. I feel like it's just more friendly out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, it does make sense. I mean, I haven't really thought about it like that. Obviously, the Valley has meant something to you. You know, it's 2022 and, you know, you're now graduated and we're back here in Fresno, right, on a podcast. Considering you being from Miami and we're still here in Fresno, what is the Valley, what is the pride of the Valley meant to you?
Man, this is a second home from home. You know, it means a lot. You know, everybody here took me in, you know, show love, show respect. This place has a special place in my heart. You know what I'm saying? You can never forget Fresno because this is where I was at for 3 years. Yep. You know what I'm saying? 3 years, 4 summers, or whatever you want to say. It means a lot. You know what I'm saying? You know, to see the people take their pride and show their love for this Fresno, for the people here. You know what I'm saying? That's just something that you want to rub off on you and, you know, show back. So
helps you become a better person, better man too, and all that stuff. Yeah, for sure.
What would you have to say about the community of Fresno and the Bulldog fans, the Jake Haener situation, how they reacted to that? Because I saw that you had a tweet on Twitter, kind of blow up. You know, people agreed with what you had to say, man. Can you go over that real quick?
Well, you know what I'm saying? We're all human. Yeah. We're all football players. We all have to make the best decision for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if one person lead the program's not going to stop. It's going to keep going. You know what I'm saying? That was really what my whole tweet was about because I seen somebody put a banner up there calling him a traitor. At the end of the day, Jake Haener was at Washington before he got here. So that means he picked Fresno over Washington because he left Washington.
Yep.
So how do that make him a traitor? You know what I'm saying? Like, he came here and you guys took him in with open arms. You got to make that right decision for yourself. I just didn't appreciate them calling him a traitor because at the end of the day, you got to make the right decision for yourself.
They were quick to turn, dude. I mean, it was like, boom, and they were turned already.
You got to make the right decision for yourself, even if that's telling people that you're going to leave and you don't. You know what I'm saying? Because I was in that predicament of 2016, freshman year, when I was only on special team. I was in the transfer portal. You know what I'm saying? Before that 2017 year. And it just made me think like, dang, if I would have tried to get in the transfer portal 2018 instead of playing my senior year here 2019, would that have been me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I was looking at it. I'm in number 9. I was number 9. He's number 9. Like, I'm trying to see it through his eyes. But I didn't know the whole thing. I just didn't like the bashing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that was.
It definitely was a quick turn. I mean, I was shocked by it, and I'm agreeing with I agreed with your tweet 100% when I saw that, because again, it's at the end of the day, it's your future. Like,
yeah, you got to make your own business. You got to do what's best for you and your family. If you feel like you can get drafted from somewhere else, why not go do it? You know what I'm saying? It's the same as somebody who don't play sports and they got a job opportunity. If you working at this warehouse where you're making $16 an hour and another company calls you and say, hey, we want to pay you $23 an hour to work at this Coca-Cola factory, you're going to jump up and go leave it. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be mad that you left, but it's your best decision. You're looking out for you and your family.
Yeah.
Now, what do you guys think about the way, like, I guess, social media altering the way people's perspective of, like, loyalty is? Because in a sense, right, like, for everybody that played with Hainer, right, this last year, they know the reason why he went and entered the portal, right? They all understood it. Everybody, I'm sure a couple players were probably upset, I'm sure everything. But at the end of the day, those guys knew the real reason of why.
Yeah.
Everybody from the outside, all the social media haters and all that, were the ones that were saying, oh, he's the traitor, he's the guy that's, blah, 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 blah.
And they don't even have a right to.
Right. And so is that just the sense of social media is just so far-fetched and
that got to do a lot with social media, but that's also with the fact that they don't know what goes on between the locker room outside of practice. You only see them Saturdays. You know what I'm saying? You see them game day. And that's what I was trying to say with my tweet too, because one guy was like, he traded on his brother. He's not showing no loyalty. You show your loyalty here, spring ball, fall camp, summer workouts. You know what I'm saying? When you out here in this dry heat, working out for 2 to 3 hours every day and you giving everything you got, you showing your loyalty right there. Not even that. On game days like UCLA, he was beat up and he got up and finished that game. He shows his loyalty to that game then. A lot of people just feel like they got the more intake when they don't. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's perfect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's going on between them closed doors. You only know what's going on Saturdays, which you can't even really be mad at a fan, because at the end of the day, you want your school to win. You know what I'm saying? You want your bragging rights. You care about this city. You want your city to do. It's just, they just don't know everything.
Yeah. No, that really,
You think this place needs a renovation, man?
Oh, yeah. It's most time for that. They need a couple of elevators, all type of stuff. You know, I can't keep walking up these hills when I come back, bro. I need an elevator, escalator, something.
No, but seriously, man, it's been in the talks for a while now, and we got to sell out a few more games.
We got to sell more tickets, guys. We got to pack this place up first before we can pack a new one. You know what I mean?
Well, even if they, just repaint everything around,
right?
Repaint the seats, repaint the things. It'll look brand new. It's still a nice stadium.
Yep.
You just got to make it look good. I feel like them red chairs in the back just need to be a little bit brighter. Just a little ash. A little ashy right now. They look like me when I get out the pool with no lotion.
Oh man.
That's funny, man.
Let's go back 2016 time. There was a little adversity during that time, eh?
Yeah.
And but I feel like that's what kind of shaped you into the man and person you are. I feel in a sense. And you feel like talking about that a little bit?
Yeah, go ahead. Depends on what
you mentioned that you were going. You were talking about going into the transfer portal, but you didn't, right?
Oh, I entered the transfer portal.
Did?
Yeah, I most definitely did.
Okay.
My name was in the system, and I was talking to different teams. Got to go.
And what was the reason?
I wasn't playing that year. That had a little reason with it because I wasn't playing. But that wasn't a main factor. My mom was sick again with leukemia, and then she found out she had 2 lung diseases. So at that point, it was, okay, I'm not playing here. Let me go home and try to find somewhere else to go play there but be closer to my mom because you don't know what's going to happen. You're going to say, let me go be there for her. I can support her a little bit more.
Right.
But her and then my brothers, my biological brother and then my teammate brother, DeJounte O'Neal, you know, they sat there and talked to me. It was like, bro, just stick it out. You know what I'm saying? Stay here. Play. You know what I'm saying? Like, this could be your year, break out. So, you know, once all of them told me that, like, hey, just stay here and then give it a try, I stayed. And just took my name back out.
Mm-hmm. And the only reason why I bring it up is just because of the fact of, like, mentally when you're in that situation, you're obviously in a deep spot. You're like, what do I do? You don't know what to do, but it's the people around you, right, that help you and help that answer be a little easier.
That was for sure a tough year for me. Especially like because I never knew growing up, never knew my mom had leukemia as a teenager. You know what I'm saying? She never told me or my younger brother that. My 2 older brothers knew, but we didn't know.
Yeah. Was it to protect you?
Yeah. I feel like she knew I was going to be worried about it and I wouldn't want to leave. My mom was big on like, okay, I want you to go get a new opportunity, experience something new, go to Cali. You know what I'm saying? So that's why she didn't tell me until I got out here. Mm-hmm. And then from the not playing standpoint, that was tough on me too because I started playing football I was a 4, and I've always been a starter since 4. So to get out here and it was only doing special team, that was like,
that's real.
Man, how do I deal with this? Like, what am I finna do? But like you said, being around the people that care about you, like DeJounte O'Neal, you know, that's my guy. Together every day. Mm-hmm. You know, I had another friend, Malik Forrester, and Nick Abu Dhabi. We was chilling together every day. You know, they was getting me through it. So, you know, I'm thankful for them.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's...
You said when you first got here, you're on special teams, right?
Yeah, kickoff return.
Yeah, talk about that, man. Working your way up all the way back to your position that you wanted, dude. That's a long grind. Huh?
It was tough because freshman year, I actually played like the first 2 games, Nebraska, Toledo, and Sac State. Mm-hmm. That Toledo game, I tore up my shoulder the last drive of the game, and I played with a hurt shoulder that whole year. So by me just doing special teams, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing that. And once Teffer them came in, I just finished getting surgery. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, it's like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I see they brought him in, but we don't got no film on him. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Who is this? Like, is we going to use him or we going to play him? Do we need to go find another Mike linebacker? Yeah, whatever. Right. So that was a tough process because I couldn't do spring ball. So my first time working out with Tefford, my first time working out with Tefford was in the summer workouts. Anybody can be a, you know what I'm saying, non-shoulder pad T-shirt wearing All-American, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So anybody could do that. So it was kind of tough, but once we got in the fall camp, I tried to let it rip the first day, you know what I'm saying? Try to show the ball skills and the first 2 days of helmet. But when we put on the shoulder pads, I was trying to like, okay, look, Tefford, I'm your guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me play. And that's pretty much what I did.
That's sick. I mean, I like everyone's got to start
somewhere,
right?
What I find like pretty insane. We talked about this with Coach Greg Pinelli. Call him Coach right now, but no, he was saying like how he mentioned that football season. There's only one season, dude. Like throughout the year, baseball, you got travel baseball, man. It's year round thing. Like football, dude, you only got one game a week. For a specific time of the year. Talk about like the importance of like literally leaving everything out there on the field, man. Because you don't got that many games. You know what I mean? Well,
yeah, true. But like you said, it's one season a year. Mm-hmm. But football is all year once you hear it. You know what I'm saying?
You're talking about practice,
summer workouts. It's a year to the people that's not playing the game. You know what I'm saying? It's just a season. It's a whole year for us. Like the most we probably go get off is probably 2 months. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So we're going at it all year. So it don't even feel like, oh, okay.
But you're not playing like that the games. Like you're not having that super competitive, killer mentality.
It's still competitive against your teammates. Because at the end of the day, you in college, it's 101 players.
Yeah,
you competing for your job still every day. It don't matter who you are. Like 2017, the year I broke out, I still had to come back 2018 to compete because we brought in more guys. We brought in Michael Walker. We brought in Kwame, we brought in a guy named Zell. We bring all type of guys. I got to prove myself again. It's competition all year, and we're competing against each other. Even though we love each other, it's still like, okay, I need to beat you out because I want to be on the field.
How you're saying year round, dude? Look, we just finished up season.
Yeah.
The guys are out here, and they're not, and they're competing. I mean, they're not beating the shit out of each other, but they're competing.
Yeah, it's still it's a friendly competition. You know what I'm saying? It's still, look, I'm gonna show you up, but it's love. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it is. And then you got your off-season workouts. Your coaches are looking at that, especially now. These guys then got Teffer back. Teffer didn't bring most of these kids in. You know what I'm saying? He probably got about maybe 4 kids that he had in here. So now it's like, okay, I got to go compete again and show Teffer what I can do because I want that starting job. I was starting last year, but I might not start this year. You know what I'm saying? So you competing all year. To me, I don't even think it's one season.
That I mean, Alex Trujillo, or I pronounce his name wrong, but the quarterback he was at San Jose State, but he was a Memorial guy here at San Joaquin, and he just came back this next year. Spot's open to anybody, as of what they said.
Oh, he's coming to Fresno.
Yeah, he's quarterback here. So and people were tweeting back and forth.
And that's what I'm saying. You know, Jake Herner had a great season last year, but he's a great quarterback too. You know what I'm saying? So now it's
a matter of
hey, Jake, you did that, but now you got to show me again that this is your job. You know what I'm saying? This is your spot.
He'll be given the opportunity first.
100%.
Yeah, of course, because he's here.
I'm just saying I've been seeing now that he's coming back. It's just like what he's saying. No spots guaranteed. Like
that doesn't matter with Tefford. You know what I'm saying? Because Chase and Virgil was our quarterback 2015, 16, start of 17 when Marcus McMarion got here. He feel like if one person is going to do better, that's who he's going to go with, you know, and that's what he do.
Yeah, that is very true, for sure.
Little side topic. How are we feeling about tonight's national championship? How are we feeling about that? Starts in a few hours. But, man, how do you guys think? Georgia or Alabama? Who's taking it home? It's a big game, dude. I saw a TikTok of them, like, flying, like, first class, bro. Like, the entire plane.
Oh, yeah.
The entire fucking plane was first class.
It.
Who we got?
I don't know, man. I think... I don't know. What do you think?
I got friends on both teams, and it's a hard decision. I don't want to upset nobody, so I'm gonna just keep it quiet. I don't know.
I think it's just a matter of if Georgia's defense can handle them, it might be a good game. But
I've been saying since
Alabama,
like week 2, bro. Like Georgia's gonna win it all. So like and I don't know if I feel that if I truly feel that right now. But I am going to bet on them tonight. Just because I've been saying that for, 20 weeks in a row? Yeah. I got to drop that bet on them.
Yeah, you got to go with your gut, man, what you've been saying, for sure. But no, I think it's going to be a good game. But Alabama, like we were saying, they don't like being the underdog.
Yeah,
they do not like being the underdog.
Saban don't like to lose.
And you were mentioning earlier that they got to outsmart them. You think they will?
Yeah, they got to outplay them. You know, Georgia's a very physical and fast team. Alabama's a very physical and fast team. And at that point, 2 physical and fast teams playing against each other, somebody got to outsmart someone. So somebody got to beat them in one thing, or that's coaching or effort. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see tonight.
So now, I guess the $1 million question RJ likes to ask, and we're here now. But where do you see yourself? 5 years now? Because I mean, you're still working. You're still planning on getting back on that field, which should be
5 years from now. I will be back.
Yes.
In the NFL. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back in the NFL and somebody else this time on the field playing. If not there, I'll be somewhere on the field playing. You know what I'm saying? I don't see myself done in 5 years, maybe 7, 8, but I got a smooth 5 years in me to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully a family by then. Off season home in Texas.
There you go.
I'm trying to move to Texas, get me a big house out there. Yep. And man, just enjoying life. At that point, I should be financially stable, do whatever I want, have fun, and just keep doing what I love.
Yeah. 100%. And right now, I mean, are you just still at the grind right now? Just still training every day?
Right now, I'm working back at home in my Florida as a counselor, kind of to a group home. So I sit there and watch them, taking a doctor's appointment, taking them to school.
You're back in Florida
and stuff.
right now?
Yeah.
Really? You're not living here right now?
No.
Wow.
Not living for the back in Florida.
Man, I feel honored that you're here. That's why. I mean, I felt honored that you're here previously, but shit.
Yeah.
That's sick. So when do you go back?
I'm leaving Wednesday. Oh, okay. I got work Wednesday night, so I got to.
Seeing all the friends and family down here? Or what?
Yeah. Seeing everybody, all my people out here. Like I said, second home, I got family here. So
where'd you spend the holidays? Back over there or here?
Christmas I was in Orlando.
Oh.
At my oldest brother house with his family. You know, we all met up there, me and all my brothers. We just showed up there with my mom.
There you go.
New Year's, I was at work. I was working, you know.
What keeps you like, you know, like you were just talking about this 5-year plan, like throughout this time, what's there to keep you strong? What's there to keep you mentally, you know, on the right path, keep your head right? What do you do for that stuff?
Man, pray and talk to my family and friends. You know, I'd have been to a low mental point, like a real bad one, like depression type, stop eating and everything. But just talking to them, like I said, talking to my brothers, DeJounte O'Neal, you know, my biological brothers, like, hey, get to it. Like, this is the year, you know what I'm saying? It's finna happen. It's finna happen. And then just praying and you know, God showing you signs of things that's going to happen, you know, that they give you a little wake up. So that's all I really do, man. You know, keep faith, pray, and talk to my people.
And going on a little bit to the social media fact of, you know, I like looking at your Instagram stories every morning. Every morning too. It's always a certain time you post it. I don't know really what time, but it's always a solid quote. I don't know are you pulling those quotes from somewhere, or are those just
I'm taking it. Oh man, it's a
those are the ones
it's
that
a pastor. Pastor West.
Yep.
Yeah, you know they got Pastor West on Twitter.
Yep.
I've seen
he posted every morning around the same time. I copy and paste it. I feel like I don't know Pastor West, but that's my spiritual partner, because most of these prayers that he put up every day is how I'm feeling.
Really?
Yes. Like, and that's why I reposted, because I feel like that's the prayer I need today. You know what I'm saying? So, and I feel like I'm not the only one that need it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I posted on my story, because a lot of people don't know how to pray. And all you gotta do is pray. You just talk to them. You know what I'm saying? It's like having a conversation, but people don't know that. So I posted for them and let them read it. You know what I'm saying? And you say, amen. That's your prayer. You copying what he's saying. So why not?
Yeah, I've definitely read a couple of those and just been like, wow, yeah, seriously. Like, yeah, amen, right? Like exactly like you said. That's why, you know, I was just like, wow.
Pastor West, man, that man's unbelievable.
Yeah, he is. He's pretty cool.
Now I got a pretty tough question, man, because, you know, there's things that happen in life that, you know, sometimes you could feel like you made a mistake, or sometimes you feel like, you know, you ultimately made the right decision. And back in 2019, when you went to the draft, do you feel like, and you probably still feel fully capable that you were able to play?
I feel like I should have got drafted. I don't understand it, but at the end of the day, it's a business. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that should have got drafted, a lot of people that should have got opportunities that's not on the team, especially a lot of players that were sit on that 2018 Fresno State football
100%.
team. And, you know, I kind of let that beat me up a little bit, but I still got that opportunity to go to the Jets.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And that's the only thing I was thankful for, because not too many people could say they did that.
Yeah.
But like I said, I let it beat me up a little bit, but at the end of the day, everything is God's timing, everything God's plan. You know, it's a lot of people that sit there, don't get drafted, that don't hear nothing from teams in 5-6 years, and now they're on NFL rosters. That can be something for me. Only thing I can do is keep my hopes high. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like I made a mistake. I would never want to say I feel like I made a mistake. Other people might feel like that, but they don't know all my reasons to why I left. You know what I'm saying? So
you felt ready?
Yeah. For one, I was ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for anything. I'm up for the challenge. You know what I'm saying? So even if I did get drafted, you know what I'm saying, I was still going to be ready. I was going to play like I did. You know what I'm saying? So
one thing I like to tell myself through like tough times, because like, you know, you're saying like that would have been a pretty tough time for anybody. But like when I got some like pretty tough, dark times, you know, I like to tell myself, you know, I'm still here. You know, I'm still breathing, man. God, that means God, there's still a purpose for my life. I'm still here for some type of reason. I don't know it, but I'm going to keep walking, making step towards it, man.
Yeah.
And honestly, when you tell yourself that, it makes everything easier. It makes it easier to get out of that hole, out of that dark place.
Yeah, you start seeing things in a different view, a different light. You know what I'm saying? You start making your progress just that way.
100%, man. Yeah, I fully agree with that.
Well, I mean, I was enjoying the conversation right there a little bit. You know, this is a pretty good conversation. Well, I guess actually I did want to bring up the AB situation, just, you know, considering that it did happen recently, and he spoke out, and so I don't know if you saw everything that, and I don't know if you've heard what he had to say, and everything that happened. What were your thoughts originally about everything that happened?
Man, I feel like there was something that we didn't know, and he came and spoke it out. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not common for now. AB do go by things a little different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of things that he said, when people wasn't believing, calling him crazy, came out to be true.
Yep.
And I feel like he's just one of the players that's like, okay, I earned that money. I earned your respect. Now it's time to give it to me. You know what I'm saying? You can't treat me like somebody that's trying to get to where his level. You know what I'm saying? I'm already here. So now you got to treat me with that type of respect. And it had to be something different because he been fine all year. It was like he wasn't no outbursts, no nothing crazy besides that vaccination card. He was like that for 2 years now.
Yeah.
So why would he just out of the blue take off his shoulder pads and jog off the field? You know what I'm saying? And he came out and said it, and now people are like, oh man, he's still crazy. He been this and this. How is he crazy? He done spoke the truth ever since he been talking. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say I'm with him, but I'm paying attention to him. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't prove himself, as in he know what he's talking about. I just feel like he's more one of them awake players in the NFL, like one of them players now, like, okay, there's a lot going on because, like I said, everybody don't know what's going on, even the people that's not on the team right now. You don't know what's going on beside them closed doors, locker rooms, the team meetings. He's one of them players now, like, okay, I'm going to speak up. Like, he's awake.
That's exactly how he put it. He's awake now.
Yeah, he's awake.
Just tired of everything that's kind of going on because he feels like, he's putting under the limelight when he's put up 13,000 yards receiving yards and something crazy.
Even without playing, he's still one of the top receivers, on all these catches and stuff like that. It's like, I'm awake now. Like, y'all can't keep treating me like this. I guess he wanted his respect.
Yes.
Like,
I think that's the biggest thing. It feels like he just truly wants some respect.
You think he'll be able to get on another team?
That'd be crazy not to pick him up. Why not? You see what he did with Tom Brady, even think he was coming back, why not?
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, again, they would be crazy not to, but with everybody going around, they're probably like...
I think it really just everyone's biting their tongues because everyone was talking shit, on AB, and then, he came out and fully discussed, or he said what was going on, and, everyone, you're saying, oh, they still think he's crazy. I don't know if they still think he's fully crazy, but I feel like they're like, damn, I was just saying...
No, people think he's crazy, bro.
I feel like they're more biting their tongue, dude, because I was kind of biting my tongue. The day before, I'm like, dude, what the fuck is this guy doing? Taking off his shoulder pads, going off, this guy's crazy. And then, a couple days later, you figure out why, and I was like, oh...
Yeah, now I gotta take it back a little bit.
I think they're still... Dude, I'm telling you, bro, people are still out there thinking he's the craziest man out there.
He's still... I think he's still got another 5 years in him, honestly. You know what I'm saying? So... It'd be crazy not to pick him up.
When he was going in, because on the Full Send podcast, he was talking about it, and he mentioned that, he was kind of saying that, he is the best guy in the league. He was, saying that he is the best, but they were trying to veer away that they were trying to say Mike Evans and the guys on his team might be a little better than him, and he was catching that vibe. He's like, nah, dude, I'm the best fucking receiver here. You pull up my stats. I'll show you guys.
I feel like him and Chris, is his name Chris Godwin?
Chris Godwin, yeah.
They're the same caliber.
Dude, they're the exact same.
They're the same caliber.
Damn near.
But in my opinion, I think he's right. Chris Godwin's not playing right now.
No, he's hurt.
AB was the best receiver. You know what I'm saying? Mike Evans wasn't doing what he was doing. Mike Evans catching deep balls. That's really it. AB's running these comeback jet sweeps, all type of stuff. I feel like he was the best receiver. At that point, he's speaking facts again.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like if another team don't pick him up, it's because they scared of what they might be doing, might be outed. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we don't know.
Yeah, that is true.
That is true, man. But what do you got going on for the rest of the day?
Man, I'm gonna chill with my brothers.
There you go.
Watch the game, eat some wings.
Watch the game, yeah, bro. I might go get me some wings. No lie, I had some wings last night, but I need them again.
Oh, you didn't have enough, huh?
I get you wings every day. Every day.
Okay, what's your go-to seasoning?
Buffalo.
Buffalo?
Okay.
You were saying earlier lemon garlic? Is that what you're saying?
No, brother. You got to get the hot with lemon pepper sprinkle on it.
So
it's a buffalo. You got to get it, you know what I'm saying? The wet buffalo. And then get sprinkled of lemon pepper on there. I'm telling you,
there you
top notch.
Yeah,
that's different, bro.
All right, Wingstop, or you going Buffalo Wild Wings?
Come on, man. All right. Me and DeJounte O'Neal talk about this every day. I love wings.
Okay.
But usually I'm a boneless guy.
I'm a boneless guy too.
So when it comes boneless, when I go boneless, I'm a Buffalo Wild Wings guy.
Okay.
If I want wings, I gotta go to Wingstop. DeJounte love Wingstop. He feel like Wingstop is just ain't.
Yeah, no,
It's a
Wingstop is a wing.
He say
It hasn't been thigh stop recently though. But
yeah,
hey,
he say Buffalo chicken. He say Buffalo Wild Wings sells chicken nuggets. Buffalo boneless chicken, not chicken nuggets.
I'm
It's
not gonna lie.
chicken.
Wait,
It's
so wait, do you guys get takeout from Buffalo Wild Wings? Because the times that I've gone in there, I mean, it's been dog shit. Like the wings have been like, the wings have been cold. Like
the service.
Buffalo
is
Wild
terrible.
Wings, you get takeout.
Huh?
You do takeout?
No,
I mean, the times that I've had wings from Buffalo Wild Wings, I've gone in. So,
You get the actual wings from out there.
yeah, from Buffalo Wild Wings. No, boneless wings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the
no,
boneless ones.
I ain't never getting no cold boneless wings from out there. I make sure it's hot. I tell them fresh. You got to tell them keep it fresh. Which one? You got to go to one right there.
Yeah, right here.
Tell them keep it fresh.
All right, we're gonna have
Tell them keep it fresh.
Keep it fresh.
Keep it fresh.
All right,
Who'd you bring with you? You got some.
Got my
guests?
brother John O'Neal and my little brother Jalen O'Neal.
Mention them.
Yeah, John O'Neal was the running back here.
Yeah.
2015 through 18. Yep,
Getting it
number
done.
11. 18 was our last year.
18.
Yeah, 19 was our pro day year. And
Cool.
then
All right.
Jaden O'Neal, he went to they both went to Bullard. He's a 19-year-old right now at Chuco Really College.
There you go.
Sick. That's
Nice.
dope, man. I appreciate you, coming on, man, like you said. Or, like I said. But,
Is there any
jeez.
anything we didn't cover? Do you want to talk about?
Oh, yeah.
No, man, I feel like y'all cover everything. Is there anything else y'all want to talk about? Good.
Man, I can't wait to just see you out there on the field again, bro.
Hey,
You need to be on that field, man.
man, like I
Good
said,
dog.
keep prayer, keep faith. You know what I'm saying? Trust the Lord. It might be some big news coming soon. So y'all just, you know what I'm saying,
Good,
keep
man.
your eyes
There
open.
we go.
Might be real soon. Like,
There we go.
I love that.
I ain't
man.
gonna say what it is, but keep it real soon.
Yeah, but guys, we appreciate you guys coming in and tuning in to Guys Being Dudes podcast every single week at 7:30. But Luke, man, what do you got to say about this one?
Dude, Jeff, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you coming on. Appreciate you making it happen. Fresno to Miami, about to be, dude, big time though. But hey, this is our first actual football, NFL, guy that gets it done. Absolutely, overall gets it done. I thought you laid down some absolute great things today, and I thought this was a great episode. Episode 30.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
I mean, this is sick, but thank you again. I really appreciate you. And that's it, man.
We got to thank our sponsor.
Oh yeah, my bad. I almost forgot. We got to pay the bills.
Yeah,
we got to pay the bills. Once again, we want to thank everybody here. Fresno State Athletics for allowing us to be here. Everybody at the Fresno Lexus End Zone Club here. Yep. Forgot that right there. Yes, very fancy. But we're here. Jeff, thank you again for coming on. But I'm out.
Shout out to T-Lies too. But guys, that is episode 30 of Guys Being Dudes. You can find us every single Tuesday at 7:30 on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and of course, if you're a visual learner like myself, then YouTube. But signing off is your boy RJ.
Oh, I already signed off.
Oh, we just fucked up. All right, guys, we'll see you guys later.